Well, today, this is it. This is really it. Green Bay, Chicago, those teams going. We could have everybody at 7-9 for the NFC Central. Only one team is going to get out of there, Atlanta and Carolina, for the championship of their division. That's going to be it. We're going to have that 98 Atlanta at 03 Carolina. So we're going to hit edit here. 93, 98 Atlanta at 03 Carolina, both 9-6. And that's going to mean that is going to be that's going to be it, really. The division winner, the loser, will have to hope they have enough to get into the playoffs. That's the biggest thing. You never know. So it's going to be very, very unique today. The New York Giants and Philadelphia, and here we go. New York Giants in Philadelphia, Dallas and Washington, New York and Miami, Buffalo and New England, Baltimore and the Steelers, Cincinnati and Cleveland. We won't have that. Tennessee and Jacksonville, Chicago and Minnesota, Detroit, Green Bay, they win, they're in. LA and St. Louis, Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Remember, Green Bay beat Chicago twice. Baltimore beat Houston. Baltimore playing Houston. Kansas City and Denver, Seattle, San Francisco, and Oakland and San Diego. But Atlanta and Carolina will play as we're about ready to go at Ericsson Stadium. Two of the best running backs in the league. Jamal Anderson at 1844, and Stephen Davis has over 2,000 yards. Very good teams, and we're going to be about ready to go here at Ericsson Stadium. The winner wins the division. And here we go. We're going to be underway. Morton Anderson to the 9-yard line. And they're going to bring it up. It's going to be the 20 to the 23. Modern day rules here. It'll be first down for Carolina. As Jake Delhomme right now. There it is, Davis and Goings. Nick Goings from University of Pittsburgh. Muhammad Mangum and Steve Smith. Atlanta's defense. Very good. Jesse Tuggle is in the middle. Eugene Robinson. Ray Buchanan. First down and 10. Back to throw, Delhomme. Delhomme looking, Delhomme on the run, and he gets only a yard. Remember, it's the winner wins the division. It'll be second down. Delhomme back to throw, looking. Throwing intercepted, and big interception by Ray Buchanan. And Atlanta in the first minute gets the first break. Oh, how big that is. Delhomme, his first pass. You have to be absolutely in shock. As it'll be first down and 10. Back to throw, Chandler underneath. They got it, touchdown. And early on, that is in. It is Christian that scored. Now it's 6-0 Atlanta. The extra point, Anderson. Good, 7-0. Didn't even. Morton Anderson again to the 5. Didn't even get really sitting down. And here they go, and not even to the 20. So that's going to be smart. It'll be first down and 10. They give to Davis. Davis on the run, and a good gain of 5. Mark it all the way down the field. It'll be second down. Back to throw. And looking, the fake. Here's Delhomme. He's going to run, and he only gets a yard. 3rd and 4. A big 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Looking, Delhomme, and he's got Steve Smith. And a first down up to the 35. So minus that beginning absolute terrible stuff. Here comes a first down. Back to throw. They give to Stephen Davis. Up to about the 38. It'll be second down. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Throwing is Steve Smith. He fumbles the football, and now it's Atlanta's. Atlanta will get the fumble. That's 2 big turnovers, and right now Atlanta's loving it. You gotta love it. 47-9, the rating for Chandler. 1-on-1, a 10-yard touchdown. This is huge. First down at the 50. Back to throw. Chandler will run. And Chandler gets a gain of 5. Dan Morgan from Miami with the stop. It'll be second down. Second and 5. Back, they're going to hand it to Anderson and loses one. 3rd down now. Big 3rd down and 6. So far, really a defensive game when you see it. Back to throw, Chandler throwing. It's going to be caught, Christian, and a first down. He had the touchdown. The last time, Christian 2 for 19. He's a running back. It'll be a first down. They give to Jamal Anderson, and Anderson a gain of 2. 2 runs for only a yard. Second down, it'll be 52 yards. Chandler to throw. Chandler and go. That's Rucker with the sack. So a big 3rd down and 13. Do you get field goal yards or go for it? 3rd and 13. Back to throw, looking, Chandler. And throws it too late. It'll be 4th down. What are they going to do? And here they go. Into the 13. 1st and 10. Atlanta 7, Carolina nothing. Back to throw. Underneath they throw. That's going to be incomplete. Bradford with the hit. Oh, it's over 50. So let's see.
Upon further review, the ball was secured before it hit the ground. The pass is complete. No timeout will be charged.
So that is a first down for Carolina. A first down, 7:19 to go. Back to throw to Loam. They give to Stephen Davis, and they lose one. They can't run the football worth anything. But Jake Delhomme is 3 of 4. It'll be 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Delhomme looking, throwing down the middle. He's got Steve Smith, and he dropped it. That was a big drop. 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Delhomme over the middle. Steve Smith, he got it, and that's a first down. 1st and 10 for Carolina. This will be the 5th play of the drive, only 1 minute. So they go, that's going to be Steve Smith and another first down. Oh, that's over 50.
Upon further review, the runner was stopped short of the first down. No timeout will be charged.
So they're going to be short. It'll be 2nd and inches. Will that mean anything? Delhomme over to Stephen Davis. Davis short. It'll be third down in inches. 7-0 Atlanta leads on a third down. Back to throw. Draw, and Davis loses one. They don't get it. It'll be fourth down, and now they're going to kick. Wow, how a challenge really stopped that. And out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Atlanta 7, Carolina nothing. Taking a look real quick. The Giants are winning. That's big. Washington is beating Dallas. Who knows how that'll be. The Patriots, 0-4 Patriots, 16-0. The Steelers over the Ravens. They'd love to go 12-4. Cincinnati 7-3 over Cleveland. Tennessee trying to get in the playoffs. Chicago, Minnesota, big game. Detroit and Green Bay, all those 4 teams, nobody scored. The Rams 7-0. That's a big game. New Orleans 14-0 there. Yeah, we're the 49ers. They're trying to get in. Baltimore 7-3 over the Texans. Denver over Kansas City. There it is, 11-4. They already have their division. San Francisco 7-0, and Oakland 3-0 over San Diego. First down at the 7-yard line. Anderson, and Anderson up to about the 9. It'll be 2nd and 8. Only 22 total yards. Back is Chandler looking. He'll run it. Here's Chris Chandler. He's got it. He got a first down. So this time they get the spot right. It'll be first down. Chandler back to throw. Looking. He's going to run again. He's getting more yards in. Jamal Anderson, who is an 1,800-yard rusher. Davis was 2,000. 2nd down and 9. Chandler again on a run. Chandler, that'll be a first down up to the 31. So Chris Chandler, 4 rushes, 27 yards. Who would have thought of that? It'll be a first down. Atlanta 7-0. They give to Jamal Anderson up to the 33. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 1:30 to go. Back to throw. Throwing and incomplete, 3rd down. Tried to go to Terrence Mathis, 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And they throw it underneath. That's going to be a first down. Oh, that's big, Santiago. And here comes Atlanta. 7-0. They're actually getting momentum here. Jamal Anderson. And Anderson will get 4. That's the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta 7, Carolina nothing. Atlanta 7, Carolina nothing. As Atlanta's running the football very well. They were down early. They really were. Carolina kept moving the ball, but that, I mean, at the very beginning, that interception was big. They also had a fumble. Interception, the second play of the game. They scored on their first. 2nd down and 6 as we begin the second quarter. Back to throw, looking. They throw to Mathis over him. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 now. Back to throw. Chandler and Morgan. Here's Chandler on the run. And that's going to be Morgan. Minter with the stop. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to kick. And down at the 11-yard line. Let's see what Carolina does. It'll be 1st and 10 for Carolina. Back to throw. Delhomme, and down he goes. He loses 3. 2nd and 13. They haven't been doing too much. The throw there, Steve Smith. There's a flag. Let's see what it is.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 34. Automatic. First down.
So that's going to be Buchanan with the stop. First down and 10. Back to throw to Loam. Looking, firing to Muhammad. No. Second down and 10. 5 of 8 for 60 yards for DeLome. Back to throw. Firing underneath, and it is caught at the 21. It'll be third down and 5. Third and 5. Back to throw. DeLome, they throw. That's going to be caught at the 30. To the 31 and a first down. First and 10 for Carolina. Back and they hand it off. That's Davis, and he'll get a gain of 4. It'll be second and 6. Second down and 6. Back, it's going to be Davis. Davis again. Davis and a first down. Oh, they're going to challenge over 50%.
Upon further review, the runner was stopped short of the first down. No timeout will be charged.
I got a lot of... I got to try throw it, so I keep going. It's going to be third down and inches. Back they go to Davis. They get it. It's a first down. He almost had a couple things that was over the top. Watch the replay. So first down and 10. Back to throw to Loam. Looking, he throws over the middle. Steve Smith down to the 43-yard line, and a first down. Here's Carolina on the drive. First down and 10. Steve Smith, 5 for 60. DeLome over, and that's going to be a gain of 3, second and 7. The running game looking good for Carolina now, starting to. Second down, they just absolutely looked horrific before, and Muhammad can't have it. But a big third down, third and 7. Back to throw, DeLome throws, and they got it. Steve Smith down to the 25 and a first down. Will be to the 26, a big first down in Carolina. First down. Back to throw, DeLome. DeLome underneath to Davis. Davis down to the 15. They're slowly going all the way down to field. 13 for 74 over 6 minutes. First down and 10. They want to try and tie this at 7. There's Davis. He gets by one man. Davis to the 10-yard line. And a gain of 6 down to the 9. Second down and 4. Deshaun Foster is coming in. Second down and 4. 15th play of the drive. Foster. And it'll be third down and 2. Rod Smart is coming in. Third and 2. Back and draw to Smart. No, it'll be fourth down and 1, and now they're going to try the field goal. So here it is. The kick is up, over, and good. John Casey nails it. 16 plays for that drive, and really a lot of time off. 7-3. So that was 17 plays, 83 yards, 839. There's Tim Dwight. He's fast. And up to the 30-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. Anderson, the flag. Jamal Anderson and a run, and let's see what it is.
Encroachment defense, number 99, 5-yard penalty.
It'll be first down and 10. Back to throw, Anderson. Anderson up to the 45, a gain of 3, second down and 7. Atlanta 7, Carolina 3. Carolina has just been a little bit short. Chandler on a run. Chandler just a surprise running quarterback. 6 for 36, 6 yards a carry. Third down and 3. Back to throw, underneath. Christian, what a play. There's a penalty.
Offsides defense, number 77, 5-yard penalty.
And they're going to decline that. It'll be first down and 10. Chandler Chandler throws right to Mathis. And Terrence Mathis, a first down to the 22. Quickly, halftime scores. Philadelphia's up. Dallas is up. Miami's up. New England's still up. Pittsburgh is down. Cleveland is up on Cincinnati. Jacksonville's up on Tennessee. Minnesota, Chicago loses, no hope. And LA beating St. Louis. New Orleans up big. Baltimore in a big game against the Texans. San Francisco is up huge, and Oakland 10-0 there. First and 10. Chandler underneath to Jamal Anderson, fumbles, and it is Carolina's. A big fumble by Jamal Anderson. And Carolina will have it. It'll be first down. Back they give to Deshaun Foster, and Foster a gain of 5. Atlanta doesn't want to do anything different. Second down, they just want to run out this half. Stephen Davis, and Davis up to the 30 and a first down. And 186 yards in the last game. That should be the warrant. No Carolina timeout. First down and 10. Davis, nothing. So second down, they're going to get it off. Delhomme, no good, and that'll be 2 minutes. Third down and 10. Delhomme. Smith, and short. Now they're going to have to punt, so they're short. They just can't get those 1 or 2 yards. They punt it away. 3 timeouts for Atlanta, 1:48 to go. Go to Jamal Anderson, and Anderson, what a run, he breaks a tackle and gets 15. 2 more timeouts remaining for Atlanta. Anderson to the 40.
Encroachment defense. Number 77, 5-yard penalty.
I mean, a lot of them have been, 90% of them have been refused. That's going to be a gain of 5 and a first down. They're going to let him use another one remaining. Back to throw. Chandler, and down he goes. Favors. It'll be second down and 14. They got to hurry it up. Chandler throws to Mathis and a first down. Out of bounds at the 42, 56 seconds. Back to throw. Looking underneath. Christian, no, dropped it. Second down and 10. Back to throw. They go to Mathis. That's down to the 31 and a first down. So they got to go. No timeouts for Atlanta. Might be a little out of Morton's range right now. Chandler, no, too far. Second down and 10. Can they make it 10-3? Back to throw, looking. Throwing to Mathis, no good, third down. Third down. Oh, and there was trouble with the snap. Fumble, and he gets it himself. And they're going to hurry it up out there for the field goal. So 49 yards. Good. And that's Morton Anderson, who nails that right at the half. It's Atlanta 10, Carolina 3. Atlanta 10, Carolina 3. And right now this is big. It's Atlanta who took that interception early. Carolina has started to stall. They really have, so now they're going to kick off to Atlanta. It's Tim Dwight. Dwight to the 10, 15, 20, the 25. It'll be
Illegal block. Receiving
Oh.
team, 10-yard penalty.
So down to the 11-yard line. It'll be first down. Back, they give it to Jamal Anderson. Nothing there. Second down, 8 of 14, 94 yards and a score. Second down again to Jamal Anderson. A good run there of 6. Third down and 4. Back looking, no. And it'll be fourth down, and Carolina will have a chance. Steve Smith, the 28. Smith, and 40 to the 42. First down. And they go. Stephen Davis. Davis will be a gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6. Second down and 6. To throw Delhomme over. No. That is Ricky Frohl. Third down and 6. Can they get it? Delhomme, draw. No good. They can't get it, and now they're going to kick. Just making sure they don't do anything out of bounds at the 15. So Atlanta 10, Carolina 3. First down, back to throw. No, and that's going to be incomplete. Second down. No, couldn't hit him again there. It'll be third down and 10. Back to throw, 8 of 17. Chandler. Sacked by Rucker. To get back to Carolina. Dan Straczynski, not the greatest of punt to the 40-yard line. So he's going to be down at the 42, 10:39 to go here in the third. First down. Delhomme, he hands it to Davis. Only a gain of 3. Stephen Davis, 15 for 49. Second and 7. Back the little bit of a pitch, he gets 2 yards. So it's third down and 5. Davis, first down and more. Davis down to the 20. Interestingly, if you look at Carolina, they got beat by 0-2 Tampa Bay, and they had a 2-game losing streak to New Orleans and New Orleans. But you take a look, Carolina's been all right ever since. They even beat 71 Dallas. It'll be first down and 10. 9:04. Draw. That's Davis again. And Davis gets a gain of 5. Second down and 5. The first down is at the 10. Sean Foster. Foster breaks in and a first down and goal. So first and goal, 7.5 to go. Back the handoff. That's to Sean Foster. Gain of 2, second down. Second down and goal. Back, and that's going to be a reverse to Steve Smith. Steve Smith off the reverse. They got nothing. Third down. Back, looking, the hand, Stephen Davis, and he's in. 14th touchdown of the year for Stephen Davis. They're an extra point away. John Casey, good. And it is a 10-10 game. I mean, that is clutch right there. So only to the 15. A first down for Atlanta, who hasn't scored unless they got a huge mistake. And Jamal Anderson will be second down and 6. Second down and 6. They go, they run, they get a first down and more. Jamal Anderson, 43. It'll be a first down. That's it. The end of the third quarter scores. We'll be back, even though we're in the third. All right, well, there you see it. Pittsburgh is up on the Ravens. They want to go. I hope the Texans beat Baltimore so they can get that, whatchamacallit. Philadelphia is up on the Giants. That is not good. Dallas up on Washington. Again, not the greatest, depending on who you care about. New England is up by 6. They got to win to have a chance. Pittsburgh up big. Cleveland is up by 6. You never know. Tennessee's down big. Minnesota all over Detroit. And again, Detroit beating Green Bay. So Chicago's like, what if? LA 25-17 over St. Louis. New Orleans is winning. The Baltimore Colts 19-10. Kansas City over Denver. San Francisco shutting them out. Oakland and San Diego. 4:24 to go. They get to Jamal Anderson. Anderson on a run and a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Back they give to Anderson again up to the 50. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Back to throw, looking. Chandler, he's got it, and that's going to be huge. Santiago, the tight end, in a tie game. 2:20 to go. Back, and Mathis, though. 2nd down. Back to throw, looking. Chandler's going to run. And he'll get 2 more. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. No, it's going to go. And that's going to be a first down. A gain of 9. Needed 8. He got 9. Here come the Falcons. Chandler. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Throw, it'll be 3rd down, and that's going to be the end of 3. The end of the third quarter. It's Atlanta 10, Carolina 10. So here we go. Taking a look. Jamal Anderson, 85 yards. Davis was 78. We go to the 4th. Atlanta trying to get a lead. Back to throw is Chandler. Underneath Anderson. Anderson down to the 13 and a gain of 9. 4th and 1. This is for the lead. Anderson missed it. A knuckleball. He hit it wrong. And he missed it, and Carolina will take over. Thank goodness Carolina dodged a bullet. First down, what a miss. Back to throw, looking. They're going to throw over an incomplete second down. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Firing down the middle, no good, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Back to throw, looking. Firing, they got Steve Smith in 1st down. So Smith up to the 33. 1st and 10. So again, they move it out. That's going to be 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. A lot of running going on. There it is. Stephen Davis, a yard short. 3rd and 1 and a 10-10 tie. Back, they give it. And that's Davis in a 1st down up to the 50. So they'll have it at the Atlanta 49, a 1st down, 11:50 to go. DeLone, no, 2nd out. 2nd and 10. DeLone, no good, he lost 3rd and 14. 3rd down and 14, back to throw. A throw, no good, 4th down. They can't do anything there. Here it is. Punt. Oh, is that Tim Dwight? He's going to return from the 1 to about the 19. Oh, the
Illegal
17.
block. Receiving
and
team.
they're going to move it back. Atlanta has to be careful here. They're on their own too. A 10-10 tie. Winner wins the division. Back to throw. Chandler. Underneath to Christian, look at him, up to the 16. And a 1st down. 1st down and 10. And they give to Jamal Anderson. Anderson, a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd down. So Atlanta under 10 minutes. Back to throw. They throw. Christiansen again. Christiansen 35-40. And another 1st down, my goodness. Christensen is incredible, 5 for 63. Almost half of Chandler's completion, 16 for 88 is Anderson. They go to Jamal Anderson, a flag.
Offsides, defense. Number 23, 5-yard penalty.
So 2 for 10. 1st and 5. Anderson, and he gains 3. We're traveling into about 6 minutes to go. 2nd down and 2. Anderson on a run, and they get a 1st down. Atlanta's been getting them. Carolina hasn't really quickly. In the 4th, Philadelphia looks like they're going to pull the upset. Dallas trying to hang on. Miami's going to win. New England and Buffalo are struggling. The Steelers are going to win. Cleveland looks like they might. Jacksonville's winning. Chicago, they got to hurry it up. Detroit's winning. You're going to have 3 7-9 teams. The Rams are going to win. New Orleans, the Saints will go 9-7. Is it enough? 22-10, Baltimore leads. Kansas City by 1. San Francisco, very good at what they do. San Diego has the lead. 5:08 to go, and Chandler, 12-24. Chandler, down he goes. 10-10 tie. Back to throw. Chandler got it, and that's Santiago and a first down. No, 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. Well, Anderson and a first down, a gain of 5. 4:48 to go. Chandler throws. Terrence Mathis. He's got over 1,000 yards now. He's 3 for 52 in this game. It's going to be a first down, Atlanta. Atlanta trying to break this. They give it to Anderson. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Down to the 11, it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down. Back to throw. Chandler will run through the middle. Will he get it? He scores. 13 plays, 98 yards, almost 8 minutes. The extra point is good. And Atlanta 17-0. What a drive. Incredible. Morton Anderson. 10, 15, 20, 25, to the 30, to the 34. 2:17 to go. Back to throw. Over to Steve Smith. He gains 8. You gotta hurry it up. He's 2nd down, and he get it off. Davis got the first down, 2 minutes. And it's remaining in a game. The winner wins the division. Such a tough game. You know, you win your division and you play at home. That's big. Atlanta leading by 7. Anderson and Davis both have 98 yards. First down and 10, 1:56 to go. DeLone, no. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Carolina now back to throw. The throw, they got Muhammad in out of bounds after a gain of 4. 3rd and 6. They got Muhammad again. He fumbles, and it is Carolina's. Oh my!
Offsides, defense, number 98, 5-yard penalty.
So that wouldn't have counted anyway. First down and 10. DeLone. The throw, he got a Ricky Frohl out of bounds. 1:29 to go. They got all the time. A draw it to Davis. And a gain of 3. 101 yards, 24 for 101. A little over 4 yards a carry, 2 timeouts to go. 2nd and 7.
Holding
intercepted.
Offense, number 69, 10-yard penalty.
It was hard to see, and Buchanan will pick it off. His 9th pickoff of the year. Carolina is in trouble, but a first down needs to be made. First down, Anderson, and that'll be a gain of 2. He's got 100 yards. 2nd and 8. First down wins the game. Anderson, I don't know. Yeah, it does. 1:07. 3rd and 7. So Anderson got it. First down, and the game is over. And the Atlanta Falcons have won their division. They have won their division right now. 1st and 10. And that'll be it. I mean, Atlanta has won their division. They came in here and they ended up taking a 17-10 win. They are celebrating. Incredible game. It's just really a fun one, a tough one. Tough football game. If you like football, it was a tough football game. Sire 0329. Sire 0329, good to see you. All right, let's see who made the playoffs. The Giants lose to Philadelphia. They're 9-7. Dallas wins the division. Dallas wins the division. Dallas 17-14. They score 30 seconds to go. So right there, that is very defensive and rushing, passing, everything like that. Kilmer versus Staubach. Staubach has had some great days, but some horrible days. Miami kills off the New York Jets, finishes their season. Just absolutely obliterated them. Miami's going to be a force in the playoffs. New England is 9-7, 33-31. That's Tom Brady. So you see this, and it's unique. The Steelers, 12-4. They just absolutely smashed the Ravens. Cleveland and Cincinnati. Cleveland. Well, they held on. So there you see it there. I mean, just Tennessee loses to Jacksonville. They're 8-8. I think they're out of the playoffs. Right there, not what you wanted if you're Tennessee. Chicago's done. What a way to lose. What a way to lose. Peyton was 66 yards. So that's what we have there. That's what we have there. That's Chicago, Minnesota. Green Bay, they lose to Detroit. Everybody is 7-9. I just wonder who's going to win the division. LA, 39-17 over St. Louis. James Harris, 13-16, 2 touchdowns. They're going to be a very big force in the playoffs. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. New Orleans wins 23-21. Tampa Bay had a big lead, 23-3. So there it is there. The Baltimore Colts, 13-20, 234. And I'm telling you right now that, well, that was big for Baltimore's 12. No. Yeah, the Baltimore Colts are 12-4. Meaningless game, but Denver wins. I hate it when people say, you tell the players that's meaningless. No, I don't. I just don't show up. Atlanta, Carolina, San Francisco, 27-0 over Seattle. Just a solid thing going on here in San Francisco. 12-4, they went through a very difficult time. But it's good. And Oakland and San Diego. San Diego wins 9 points. So 23-17 there. All right. Let's take a look at the division, and then we'll set up the playoffs. Dallas, San Francisco, Dallas, Atlanta, and Green Bay. Chicago's third. Green Bay and Minnesota. Green Bay beat Minnesota. Minnesota beat Green Bay. So, division record. Well, actually, Green Bay just blew away Minnesota. No, Minnesota was division. And then conference. Well, Green Bay's under 500. But I think it's the record against everybody. And Minnesota is 3-1. Green Bay is 3-1. Minnesota. I wonder what Chicago did against Minnesota. Killed them. Minnesota won. So Minnesota split. So they were 2-2. Chicago 1-3. Green Bay 3-1. So that's why they have it. Miami, Pittsburgh, Oakland, Baltimore. You have San Diego and Cleveland. So we looked. So anyway, 10-6 for the Chargers. Now you take a look. The Pittsburgh, Oakland, and Baltimore are all 12-4. Baltimore is 2-0. The Steelers will be second. They beat Pittsburgh. There's Tennessee, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, the Jets, Dallas, Minnesota, Houston, Seattle, San Francisco, St. Louis, Houston. So there. Well, now what we got to do is we got to write down what we have. Playoff picture. So it's San Francisco, Dallas, Atlanta, Green Bay. So it is Carolina, New Orleans, and New York. So Pittsburgh was, I think Baltimore beat them both. Baltimore is incredible. So let's go off the playoff picture. Carolina, New Orleans, and New York. But it's just Carolina. So LA, Carolina, New York, Giants. On the other side, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Oakland, Miami. Then Cleveland, San Diego, and New England. All right, Let's put it in right now as the. There it is. They're going to create the folder. But the biggest thing is down. We get to see Cyro329. Good to see you. Now we'll put it in the brackets. San Francisco, Dallas, Atlanta, Dallas, Atlanta, Green Bay, the Rams, Carolina, and New York Giants. Carolina and the New York 1890 New York Giants. In the AFC, Baltimore Colts, Pittsburgh, and Oakland. Baltimore Colts, Pittsburgh, Oakland, Miami, Cleveland, San Diego, New England. Miami, Cleveland, San Diego, New England. All right, so you have New York and Dallas, LA and Green Bay. At Green Bay should be good. Carolina and Atlanta again. Carolina this time at Atlanta. They play again the 49ers with the bye. Baltimore with the bye. New England and the Steelers. Miami and Cleveland, San Diego, and Oakland. Only one game for the playoffs. That's it every day. Have a great day. We'll see you later.